Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing an update for the very beginning of spring here at Fruitopia. These are the first stone fruit that have come out of flower. Nectarine. This is an early variety nectarine and already showing early signs of fruit. So it's the first week of spring here in Melbourne, Australia, and I wanted to show you guys the progress of the garden, the fruit garden, from the fruiting perspective. Look at that. How cool is that? Already getting fruit, setting the first week of spring. Yeah, these guys just appeared a couple of days ago, like literally September 1st. Literally day one of spring. So it's pretty cool. So you got green ones and red ones. They change color as they progress. That's literally the last flower that remains on this nectarine. All the rest have already set fruit, which is pretty cool. Look at that. One flower left on the whole tree. Yeah, this is the dwarf nectarine variety called Crimson Baby. Crimson Baby, which gives us our first fruit. Literally the first week of summer, which is around December 1st. Here's another guy. He's new to the family. It's Indian peach, and we've only had one fruit from this guy. This is the third year that I've had it. First year I was in a pot. Last year, year two, I put it in the ground, and now in its third year, check it out. Beautiful, isn't it? So looking forward to getting some fruit from this guy. As I said, we've only had one to try, which was straight out of the nursery when we got him. It's a red peach, burgundy red, but a beautiful tree too, as you can see from these flowers. And it's also a dwarf. I'm keeping these new trees. When I say new, over the last 5-6 years, I planted like half a dozen of them here in the front yard. Peaches, nectarines, plums and apricots. So that's the Indian peach, which is in full bloom. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the super dwarf, the only super dwarf I have. Peach, also setting fruit, another very early variety. It's a red leafed peach, and yeah, the fruit just came a couple of days ago also. So absolutely tiny. Check it out. So cute. There's around a dozen of them. Last year we only got two. I planted it in the ground a year ago. It was in a pot for 5 years. They don't get big. This is it. Only 3 feet. Barely a meter. So it's more of a novelty than a productive tree because of its size, and also its early setting. So it's called the Sunset. Okay, trying to get the focus to work. There you go. Sunset variety. Subtropical. Low chill. So we're fortunate to be able to have both low chill and high chill stone fruit here that work just fine. Because we sure get a lot of chill here in Melbourne. And that's what stone fruit loves. A lot of chill. Also getting a lot of leaf curl on a few of these. A lot of leaf curl. I just finished picking the affected leaves, like they say you should. So the sun is in and out today, so trying to make the most of this video with good lighting. There's the leaves I was talking about. Leaf curl, which is the major problem here with these peaches and nectarines. Thankfully, it doesn't affect apricot, which is this one here, a dwarf, semi-dwarf variety of apricot. Which is also beautiful. Sun is covered now by clouds, so we don't have much bright light, but this will do. And this is the Plum Cot that I filmed for you guys last week. Check out the difference. See how most of the flowers have gone and the foliage is coming in only 1 week. Big difference. And the fruit should be setting on this next week. So next week we'll have a lot of fruit on the Plum Cot. All these little flowers here will be fruit. Where are we? Yeah, right there. In about a week. It's a beautiful time of the year, guys. Especially now with the lockdown and COVID. I mean, when you come out here and enjoy these beautiful natural wonders, it takes you away completely from what's going on in politics and also in well, society. That's why I encourage you all to not only grow fruit for your well-being and nourishment, but also for your, well, your own freedom, I guess. The donut peach is also losing its flowers and shooting new leaves within that 1 week of making the video, last video. And these two will be also setting fruit next week. So around the middle of September. This is probably the most beautiful out of all the stone fruit. We call it donut peach here in Australia. It's known as satin peach or flat peach in the US. It's got a few names. So yeah, now it's getting all its green foliage, which is awesome. A little leaf curl on this, not as much as last year. Last year we didn't get hardly any fruit, maybe 5 or 6, due to severe leaf curl. Very important. I sprayed all the peaches and nectarines, not once, but 3 times over winter. And yet, as you saw on the nectarine and the super dwarf sunset peach, the leaf curl wasn't completely eroded or gone. So they'll need a lot more sprays over the following winter. This one here has got leaf curl too, but like I said, I'm hoping that it's not going to be as bad as it was last year. Yeah, the only issue I have with peaches is this: no disease, not chill hours, not critters, bugs, nothing like that. I know it's a big problem in the tropics, but not here. Here is the leaf curl. That's what gets us. Here's some progress also on the white Podi. With its fruit coming, still tiny sized. And a lot more on their way. White Podi. This is the one variety that seems to be doing all the fruit setting. The others are still in flower mode. And the variety, let's have a look at the variety. I know some of you will want to know. It's the Vista variety. Still enjoying these lemon guavas, yellow cherry guava. It's amazing. I hope it's going to be like this every year. That is picking from April to September and maybe beyond. As I said in previous videos, this is the first year that we've had lemon guava fruiting and ripening over winter. It's a huge revelation. And now that it's in spring, it's also setting new growth all over. So I picked one yesterday that was fully ripe. These aren't fully ripe yet, but I can still pick one. Let's have a look. That one's starting to crack, so birds are also interested. Lost a couple to birds. That one's got a bit of damage. Perfectly fine on the inside. No problem. Lemon guava. And gurumi chama next to it. You'll be seeing more from these guys over spring. We also have a banana blossom coming up. As I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, once the temperatures hit 20, there's a promise of this happening. It's not going to happen with temperatures in the teens. So yeah, there is an advantage to being in the subtropics, you don't have to wait for 20. You don't have to wait for spring, whereas we do. We don't get 20 in winter, right? And now that we have had 20 for 3 days, it took 3 days. And this guy just popped out. Look at that. 3 days of 20 Celsius. Bingo. So that's banana blossom number 1. Up there is another blossom shooting out. Banana blossom number 2. That's ready to send out a rack of bananas for spring. Okay. So even though we had such awful winds the last week, look at this. I've been cutting all these branches that have been snapping, right? A lot of wind. I'm talking horrendous. The worst wind in years. See those dripping branches that are broken? That one there. And that one there. That's nothing. These are from last night. I've cut at least 20 of these leaves. Did I call them branches? Sorry, they're leaves. So no matter what's happening, as long as the temperature hits 20 degrees, guys, you get the racks come forward. Pineapple guava is also waking up, shooting out these flower buds, thousands of them. Can't see them unless I get really close, so the whole tree is covered. And not only this one, but all 4 pineapple guavas that I have already pushing forward flower buds. Doesn't matter which one I go to. Let's see. Well, there's new growth coming. Okay, this one seems to be about a week behind. I don't see any flower buds on this. Oh, yes I do. There you go. 2 right there. I'm sure there's many more, but they're so small. So yeah. Also on this guava here, pineapple guava here, there's fruit buds. This is the newest one I purchased and planted 4 years ago. So that's the 3rd one along the driveway. And there's one big one at the back which you guys have seen. That's over 15 years old. And now we're in the back. This is a huge rack that shot out over the last 3-4 days from the main banana circle, where I have the most bananas growing, most plants. And looks like this guy's going to be first to open. Looks like by next week it'll be hanging down with a nice new rack. So that's banana rack number 3 that's coming for spring. Look what happened here after I cleaned up all the mess yesterday. Only 24 hours after chopping this guy clean. Look at that. They just popped out within hours. So there is a slight chance this mother might resume. I don't know if the rack was lost, if the rack was at the top, how far up high it was. I'm not an expert, but we'll see. We'll leave it there and see if it decides to shoot out a rack over the next 6 to 12 months. I've run out of time again, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and comment, share and subscribe. See you from the next video.